later. That's Yoru beer. And okay.
We're both discovering.
Alright. Going back this way, that would be discovering, I guess, or other way.
Discover.
Alright, we're gonna discover a place. Then we did a lot today. Walked all around to Shinjuku. Yeah, this is Discovering Japan. His channel is really great, and you know, now we have a beer.
We're gonna have a beer. Yoru beer. Yes, I had this for the first time the other night, so it's actually pretty good. Kind of a nice coffee flavor.
Hoping I will cheer you.
Alrighty.
Cheers.
Kanpai.
Cheers.
Kanpai, guys.
Only in Japan. I'll never get over how I can do this here and not.
Oh yeah.
I gotta remember that. I can't do it there.
No.
Yeah.
But don't you dare get caught driving. I mean, you know, if you know the drinking and driving laws in Japan?
No, tell us.
Incredibly strict. If y'all don't know, Japan is extremely strict on government or on driving. I think the legal limit you can pop DUI at a .03. I want to say
sounds really low. Is the state's like 7?
0.08 in Florida, where I came from, it's 0.08.
Right.
0.03 pops you for DUI. Plus, if the driver gets popped, anyone in the vehicle goes to jail too.
See, that's what always
Everyone
gets me.
goes to jail.
Right? Does that like end your life? Doesn't it like end your
It's bad news in Japan.
life?
But yeah, it's ridiculous.
Outside super dry. It does sound ridiculous.
I mean, well, not ridiculous, but it's. I certainly respect it, but it's very strict, and yeah, you definitely don't want to.
But that's
driving.
Yeah. So weird.
So yeah,
It makes sense.
but yeah, if the driver pops for DUI, anyone else in the car goes down with him.
Well, what's your impression of cars here? Are they more polite than the U.S.? Are they
More
better
polite.
drivers?
Much more polite. One thing I like, you know, stateside, if I'm trying to merge onto an interstate or merge into anything,
Yeah.
it's like the people, they're going to speed up so you can't get in. Here,
Yeah.
I love it. It's like a zipper effect. You know, everybody will stop and let every car in. They alternate who's going to come
I
in.
can
It's
imagine.
it's so respectful.
Right.
And I'm
That's
like, yeah,
so
and back in the States, it's just the opposite. They're going to speed up so you can't get in. No, you're not going to get in front of me. But yeah, Japan is just the opposite. They'll very happily let you in. And then once you...
I love that.
They'll happily let you in.
love it,
and then if you let somebody else in,
Yeah.
the common thing is they'll hit their four-way flashers and say thank you. So it's like it's a totally different
like
culture.
almost like what you're describing sounds like an ideal culture. I know I hear it like I live here. It's not an ideal culture, but yeah, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, it's if I let somebody in traffic, 8 out of 10 times they'll hit their flashers.
It makes you feel
kind of
good,
say
maybe.
thank you.
Yeah,
I did a good thing. You know, You know it. I don't know. We can get into whole sociology 101 about respect for other people and being kind to other people. How
It sounds like an organism, you know, like our U.S. culture is like, you know, try to get in first, but then like, here it's like you're talking about the zipper effect.
The American demographic is a very, I'm American. We're a very self-centered culture. It's about me. It's what I can get and what I can achieve in life. And as a culture, that's very so. Japan's culture is quite the opposite. It's more about the other person. And like you say, I'm part of an organism.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I always think of back to the old John F. Kennedy days. That's not what your country can do for you. What you can do for your country.
I like that quote. I think everyone loves that quote. Why was he not alive? Why does he not?
But the Japanese are very much like that. They think about the other person first.
I mean, it's still like me being Chinese American. I'm like, all right, so American's cool. What you described sounds a little bit more assertive. And then I'm matching the small 5-year plus my 1 or 2 years starting with Chinese students at my grad school times. China is like way more aggressive, like, you know, I don't know, like, I imagine the Chinese car system, they're gonna be like
so philosophical.
Yeah,
I like that.
can you see something?
See a little bit. Philosophical. So yeah, don't get me started on philosophy.
Sorry SD, we're too philosophical with you. I'm reading the comments as we're going, like, beautiful city, yeah, right, Hilda?
Don't get me started. I'll go deep into philosophy and sociology. I don't know. That's why I said I can just sit here and watch people all day, because it's just, I don't know, humanity is such an interesting thing.
Yeah, it is.
So don't come have too many of these, I'll get really deep into that stuff.
Really? Does it taste like coffee? This same company, man.
Yeah, Asahi has a lot of different beers.
Yeah.
It's got a nice, like a smoky flavor to it. It's
That
like
one?
it was put in
Or
a,
this
yeah,
one?
it was almost like
That
it was
one?
aged in a smoked barrel or something.
Yeah.
Almost.
The design looks kind of cute. Weird, like little cafe girl. It's
yeah,
cute.
coffee cafe.
Yeah. This one's ridiculous. Like if you feel like it's like slightly raised. So this is smooth. This is raised.
Yeah.
Makes it feel a little bit more luxurious. I know it's like 210. The cheaper beer is like 170 yen. It's
Yeah.
like 45.
What do they call it?
Luxury beers like Amish?
Fake beer.
Oh, that one. Yeah,
Whatever
fake
they
beer.
call it. I forgot what you call
Well,
it.
isn't that? It's like made of rice or something, right?
Yeah, it's like
Wheat.
a rice base or something.
Yeah, this fake
Beer
beer.
philosophy. There we go.
Good, you seem a lot wiser than your jokes. I can't tell. But yeah. He says, I don't mind philosophy at all. Oh, thanks.
Cool.
Let's talk more.
Philosophy. Let's go deep. Yeah. Yeah. If we were in certain states in the U.S., you'd light up on certain things. Go really deep into the philosophy.
If you don't mind mentioning marijuana, I heard rumors it's legal here now.
No,
Legal in
Japan?
Cali?
No.
Rumors. So I don't think so, right? That's what I thought was my reaction. Somebody mentioned it. I don't know if it was in a stream. And then like, it's legal in Cali. Is it legal all over the states now?
No, I don't think it's. I think there's certain levels that are legal in every single state. I know that the Charlotte's Web strain was which is a CBD strain, is legal in every single state. However, the actual on THC levels.
This non-alcoholic beer. No, he isn't.
I used to actually study that quite a bit. I was being prior military and stuff. I think THC and the benefits and the cannabinoids have a lot of great benefits for certain people who suffer from PTSD and a lot of other diseases. And there's a lot of documented medical evidence that shows that it's helpful. Anyway, I'm going really deep here on this stuff. We kind of go off on a tangent that I didn't expect to go on today. But
that's cool.
But I think it's hello.
Yeah, it's really
I think there's benefits to everything in moderation.
Yeah, moderation's rare, but sometimes people go off in Japan.
That was road rage. Yeah, we were talking about road rage.
Maybe the stress is.
He was road rage.
It's that guy.
We were just talking about road rage.
Yeah,
and
we
lo
were.
and behold, we had some road rage. But he didn't do anything. He just honked his horn. He laid on his horn for like what?
That's how it is in Japan. The next level is when they go physical, or they yell, or.
I very rarely ever experience that horn blowing. I very rarely ever experience.
Sometimes you're in that public space, like the mall or the post office here, and there's that old guy. It's probably usually an old guy, and he explodes. Yeah, he explodes. So he doesn't touch anyone. Because I've only seen maybe one instance where it gets physical. I don't remember, but I know I've seen that. Gary, yeah, gorgeous from San Diego area.
Okay.
170 microbreweries. I think that area knows beer very well.
Yeah,
because I hear about the microbreweries and their craft beers.
There's a lot of microbreweries.
Yokohama
has a lot of microbreweries.
Not Tokyo, but
I don't know. I'm sure they're here in Tokyo. There are some.
I know that some areas here.
I've been to one in Akihabara, but I know there's more than one in Tokyo.
Yeah,
there's one.
Akihabara seems more like the nerd heaven, so I don't think nerds my image of drinking. Maybe Roppongi.
It just depends on where you go. Roppongi, I don't. Roppongi is where I hung out a lot.
Cold? Wow.
What's that?
You're not cold?
No.
Oh, cool.
I'm not cold at all. I'm
nice.
Perfectly comfortable. So, yeah. I used to hang out in Roppongi many years ago.
It's a party city. You could lose your wallet there. The nightclub and stuff?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, these days. It was different back when I was here. It wasn't.
I went to a Roppongi nightclub in 2013. That's about it.
Now, how long have you been in Japan?
Well, I've been like off and on, right? Like it was a year study abroad and teaching English, so that's like 6 months. And then I lived in Nagasaki for a year. Then I worked in Toyama for a year. And this is like 3-4 years in Tokyo. 4 years, yeah. Daniel Carter said that guy was honking to warn Yari gonna make another typo. You guys like to make so many jokes. Daniel Carter in Sweden? I met him last year.
Nice.
Offer, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and I think he has a YouTube channel, but
nice.
Ooh, and some kanji. I wish I could read that. So sad. Go read says, how was that guy? You mean the loud guy? Very loud.
Yeah. Well, I noticed that I think it's in, going back to philosophy of sociology 101. The denser the population, the more tense people become.
Ah.
So, I mean,
Then shorter their lives. That's my guess.
I don't know. I know in Tokyo, especially in Tokyo, people are just very much about their business. Don't disturb me. Don't get in my way. And don't inconvenience me in any way.
Especially in the train. That's where I feel it the most. Everything you
I
described.
about got pushed over on a train last night.
Well, I was a guy pushing me. Like, sometimes mostly the guys. It's mostly the guys like don't want to move.
Yeah. Well,
Me too, but sometimes it's the guys
yeah. Well,
don't want to move, and you're just like, but people keep coming in. Next station, people working, but he doesn't want to move.
Yeah, I think